Most people think of night vision as this bulky, expensive military-grade hardware that requires a small fortune to own. But then you pick up something like this little green monocular from Minolta, and it honestly changes the perspective on what a casual user can actually get their hands on. It is compact, fits surprisingly well in one hand, and has this rugged, tactical feel that makes you want to actually take it out into the woods rather than just keeping it on a shelf. The 10 times magnification is the sweet spot for most outdoor activities. It is enough to get a clear look at a distant tree line or a deer in the brush, without the image becoming a shaky, unusable mess the second your pulse spikes. What really catches the eye, though, is the built-in recording capability. Having the ability to capture 4K video while you are peering through the lens is a massive convenience. You are not fumbling for a phone or trying to line up a camera lens with the eyepiece. It is all integrated into one unit. Now, the night vision performance is decent for the price point. It is not going to turn pitch black into high noon, but for spotting wildlife or checking the perimeter of a campsite, it does the job quite effectively. The image quality is sharp enough to identify shapes and movement, which is really all you need when the sun goes down. One thing to keep in mind is that because it is a digital system, you are looking at a screen inside the eyepiece, rather than a traditional glass optic. Some people love that because it feels like looking at a high-tech display, but it does mean you are tethered to the battery life. Speaking of the build, it has that standard 1/4-20 thread on the bottom, which is a huge win. It means you can slap this onto a tripod or a mount for a bow or crossbow without needing some weird proprietary adapter. That makes it a legitimate tool for hunters who want to document their time in the field. If there is a downside, it is that the interface can be a little fiddly if you are wearing thick gloves. The buttons are tactile, sure, but they are small, and in the dark, you might find yourself pressing the wrong one once or twice until you get the muscle memory down. It is not a deal breaker, just a quirk of trying to pack so much tech into such a small frame. For someone who wants a reliable, all-in-one device for scouting or just messing around after dark, this thing hits a really interesting middle ground. It is not trying to be a professional surveillance rig, but it is definitely more than a toy. It is a solid, functional piece of kit that does exactly what it promises without making things overly complicated. If you are looking for something to bridge the gap between basic optics and high-end recording gear, this is a pretty compelling way to go.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.